Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the third night of Hanukkah, and we had a bit of a switch up of originally planned what videos were going to go when because of when my food shopping is going to arrive. So the food video that I had planned for today is going to go up later on in the week. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a non-fiction and a fiction Jewish book recommendation from my opinion, and that will be the video. Hopefully it'll be a short video today and you won't have to watch for so long. So I'm going to do the fiction one first because I have a little soft spot in my heart for it, and then I'll do the non-fiction one. So the fiction one is this. It's a whole spiel. I love the word spiel. It's one of the words that I didn't realise was a Yiddish word when I was a kid because my mum used to say it, and then when I went out into the wider world I started, talking about spiel all the time and no one knew what I was on about. So that was funny. But this is a compilation. It's got this many short stories in it. All these are short stories, and they have authors David Levithan, Rachel Lynn Solomon, Dana Schwartz, Catherine Locker, Laura Silverman. A bunch of well-known Jewish authors have written short stories in this book, and I love this book. I read it around this time last year. I got it for my 21st birthday from my lovely friend Emma Novella. And yeah, so this is where I got this book from, and I really like it. It's got so many lovely short stories in it with a wide-ranging Jewish experience from different perspectives, different stories. It is YA, so it is aimed at teens, but I do love it. And just look how pretty that cover is. Like, it's just really nice and I really like it, and I wholeheartedly recommend this book. I think I'm going to reread this book because I actually remember crying outside of the school gates of the girl that I used to nanny last year reading this book, and the parents were just looking at me like, is that young girl okay? And I had to be like, no I'm not. I did feel represented in one particular story. I can't remember which one it is now. There's one story in this book about a teen who doesn't feel Jewish enough because of the situation that they grew up in, and that is my experience, and so it really resonated with me. So that is the first recommendation that I have for you. And the second one is an educational non-fiction book called Anti-Semitism. This is the audiobook. Anti-Semitism, What It Is, What It Isn't, and Why It Matters. And this book is by Julia Neuberger. I'll just show you on the screen here, if it will focus. You can see my ring light there. This is what the book looks like. The audiobook is around 5 hours long. I read it in a day. It was very informative, really simple and really easy to understand. Taught me some things I didn't know, and it goes into the whole history of anti-Semitism from back in biblical times to medieval times to modern times, and talks from a Jewish perspective but in an educational way. And I really liked this book. I read it on audio, but you can buy it in physical, and it was a really good, really educational read. I like it a lot and I recommend it. So that is the final. That's the end of the video. It was a very quick video today, just a book recommendation for you, a non-fiction and a fiction. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful Hanukkah. I hope you're eating all the latkes and all the donuts and all the fried foods you possibly could ever want. And thanks for being faithful, and thanks for watching.
While we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.